Hello and welcome back fellow data collectors. In today's video, I will show you how to store your data in the cloud using MongoDB with Express as our backend framework. Now, you might be wondering why MongoDB? Well, first of all, you clicked on this video so you clearly were already interested. Second, it's free and we all love free stuff. And third, I haven't used anything else, so this is the only thing I know how to use. Alright, let's dive right in. Before we getting go? Yeah, that's probably it. We have to set up a couple of things. I'll make it quick. Cue the epic montage. Since we are using MongoDB, you will need an account. You have two choices. Install MongoDB Compass and use it locally, or use MongoDB Atlas which runs in your browser. I would recommend the first option, but my Compass randomly decided to betray me and refused to connect, so I will be using Atlas. Log into your MongoDB Atlas account, create a new project, deploy a cluster, copy the cluster's password and store it somewhere safe. Now, let's get going. Create a folder for your app, open it in your code editor and initialize npm. Since we are using Express for backend and Mongo for database, we need Express and Mongo's packages. Create a JavaScript file. Give it a meaningful name, something like grandmother.js. In that file, require Express, call it and create a /route using app.get to test the working of our backend. Start the server on port 2000 using app.listen. Also console log a statement that your server started. Now actually start the server using node. Open your browser and go to localhost 2000. The background is white, so you should be blind by now. Create another file and name it db.js. In that file, require mongoose. Create a variable which will connect to your MongoDB. Paste your connection string here and don't forget to replace this with your password. If you are a dum-dum and haven't got a connection string yet, go to the cluster in Atlas, click connect. Because you are a developer, you have to read every option and then come back to the video to see what to do because you didn't understand anything. I will choose the drivers option, install MongoDB package using npm and copy the connection string, paste it and replace db password with your securely stored password. As the connection will be async, use .then and console log that the connection is successful. Export the connection variable and require it in grandmother.js. This time start the server using nodemon so that you don't have to restart after every change you make. If you see these lines appear in your terminal, you are with me. If not, you are not with me. So go back and follow the steps again. Make a model. Create a folder called models and inside it create a file, grandchildren.js. Open the file, require mongoose and define a schema. Make a model of the schema and export it. Go back to grandmother.js and require the model you just created. Create a /register route with an async function to add a user with username, email and password. Send the new user as a response of the route. Now, if you go to your browser and hit the /register route, you will see the user's data. Congratulations, you just stored data in MongoDB. There are 4 main operations that you should know when working with databases. CRUD. C stands for create, which we just did using the /register route. R for read. You can read all the entries using find method. Here is the output. Or read particular entries like username should be script which will give you those entries. U for updating. Use find1 and update function to change a property of the user like change the password to oh yes for the user with username snail. You can also replace entire entry using find1 and replace. Replace an entry which has password security to an entirely new user. D for your D for delete. It uses find1 and delete function to delete a user that has the specified property. Now you know the basics of CRUD operations. Build a small app where users can register, retrieve all users, retrieve a specified user, update a user's details, or delete a user. And that's it, folks. One last thing that I forgot to say is beep.